Tired of expensive video shoots? Want to save time and money?
Generate your AI avatar for e-commerce.
Hey everyone, and welcome. So if you're in the e-commerce world, you already know that video is absolutely everything. But let's be real, creating it can be a total nightmare. Well, today we're going to dive into how AI avatars are completely changing the game, turning this super complex process into something you can do right from your desk.
And wow, does that hit home, right? For anyone who's ever tried to build a brand online, you feel this in your bones. That constant pressure to create new, exciting videos every single day, it's just exhausting. But it's a shared struggle, and that's exactly why the tech we're about to look at is such a revolution.
And this really gets to the heart of the problem, what I like to call the video creator's dilemma. For years, entrepreneurs, marketers, you name it, we've all been stuck. We know we need amazing video, but there are these huge, massive hurdles just standing in the way.
And you know exactly what these roadblocks are. You've got the insane production costs, actors, gear, studio time. Then there's the time. I mean, it's a massive time sink. Filming, editing, realizing you need to do reshoots. And of course, that super uncomfortable feeling of being awkward on camera. But for e-commerce, the two biggest growth killers are trying to scale your content for endless social feeds and the absolute headache of making videos for a global audience. These aren't just little problems. They are a full-stop brake on your growth.
But what if you could just sidestep all of that? I mean, completely. This is where things get really, really exciting. We're moving away from the problem and jumping right into a solution that is not only powerful, but also incredibly accessible, and it's all thanks to AI. So what are we actually talking about here? Well, an AI avatar generator is basically a piece of software that creates a digital person to present for you just from a text script. Let that sink in for a second. No cameras, no microphones, no actors. You just type what you want to say and a realistic person says it for you in a polished video. It's like having an entire production studio inside a browser tab.
And check this out. The benefits directly solve all those problems we just listed. Your spokesperson? Available 24/7, they never get tired. The cost savings are huge and immediate, and the creative flexibility is just unmatched. You can test different scripts, swap out presenters, change the background, all of it instantly. And for e-commerce, this last one is the real game changer: global reach. With a single click, you can translate your video into dozens of languages. Think about that, opening up international markets in an afternoon.
Okay, so the why is pretty clear, right? But what about the how? With all these tools popping up, how do you actually pick the right one? Let's build a really simple framework to help you choose the perfect digital face for your brand.
I call these the 3 pillars of choice. First, think about realism and quality. How lifelike does your avatar need to be? Are you aiming for that super trustworthy, hyper-realistic look, or something a bit more stylized, okay for your brand? Second, customization and control. How much power do you need to tweak the avatar, the background, the effects? And finally, price and value. What's your budget, and which tool gives you the most bang for your buck? Just keep these 3 questions in your head as we walk through our top picks.
All right, time for the main event. We put together a list of the top 5 AI avatar generators that are crushing it right now, and we picked them specifically for how powerful they are for e-commerce and marketing. Let's see who's on the list.
Kicking us off at number 1, we have HeyGen, and we're calling this the best overall choice because it finds this amazing sweet spot between creating high-quality, really realistic avatars and being incredibly easy to use.
And when you look at the details, you can see that magic formula right there. A stellar 4.8 rating with a price that's super accessible. HeyGen is just perfect for anyone who needs to get professional-looking videos out the door fast without having to learn a complex new program. With over 100 realistic avatars, you can whip up everything from product demos to social media ads in just minutes. It's a fantastic all-rounder.
Coming in at number 2 is Synthesia. Now, if HeyGen is that amazing, versatile all-arounder, think of Synthesia as the enterprise-level powerhouse. This is the tool for businesses that are serious about creating high-quality video content at a massive, global scale.
Okay, just look at that number. It supports over 120 languages. For any e-commerce brand that wants to go international, that is an absolute game changer. I mean, can you imagine localizing a product launch video for 10 different countries in a single afternoon? That's the kind of power Synthesia gives you. It is built for scale.
So, putting them side by side really makes the choice clear.
HeyGen is all about making it easy to get high-quality results, and it has a very respectable 40-plus languages. But Synthesia, it goes all in on scale, offering way more avatars and literally triple the language support. This makes it the obvious choice if you're running a large-scale international operation.
All right, our third tool, DeepBrain AI, really carves out its own special place. This is the platform you go to when your goal is to create ultra-realistic, super trustworthy presenter videos. Think clean, professional, studio-quality product explainers. The key phrase here is hyper-realistic. DeepBrain just excels at creating that face-to-camera, professional spokesperson vibe that builds instant customer trust. So if your main goal is to clearly and professionally explain how your product works, this is an amazing choice. It's less about flashy cinematic ads and more about clear, credible communication.
And now for something completely different. Runway isn't just a tool for making talking heads, it's a full-on AI creative studio. This is for the brands that want to go way beyond simple explainer videos and create stunning, cinematic ads that really capture attention.
The thing that really sets Runway apart is creative control. It's less about picking from a template and more about handing you a whole suite of powerful AI tools to create totally unique videos from text, images, or even other video clips. If you want your product video to have artistic flair with dynamic camera movement and cool effects, Runway is your playground. And last but not least, we have the specialist, Zeely AI. This tool was built from the ground up for one specific job: to help you rapidly create high-converting video ads for social media platforms like Meta and TikTok. With Zeely, everything is about performance. Its templates are optimized for one key metric: return on ad spend, or ROS. It's designed to take your product listings and turn them into those scroll-stopping, user-generated content-style ads that perform so well. And it does it in minutes. This tool is all about speed, efficiency, and ultimately driving sales.
Whew. We have covered a ton of ground. So how do you put all this together and actually make a decision? Let's boil it all down into a super simple guide based on your main goal for your e-commerce business. This little decision-making chart makes it really simple. If your main focus is expanding globally, Synthesia's language support is just unbeatable. If you want your ads to have that high-end, cinematic feel, Runway gives you that creative power. For pumping out fast, effective social ads that convert, Zeely AI is your engine. And if you just need a solid, high-quality, reliable tool that can do a bit of everything really well, HeyGen is the perfect place to start.
And really, that's the big question, isn't it? The technology to create a professional, tireless, multilingual spokesperson for your brand is officially here, and it's more accessible than it has ever been. So the only question left to answer is, who do you want them to be? Thanks so much for exploring all these amazing tools with me today.